If you are an expert, entrepreneur, or a professional, I have some really good news to share with you today. Over the past 18 months, I have been testing a completely new strategy in India that achieved the results that I'm going to share with you now. Like number one, we reached over 2.5 million people in the last 18 months and did over 2.35 crores in sales in this project, in this campaign, and acquired 47 new and awesome customers, awesome authors. And what did I do? I will tell you that, but before I tell you that, more importantly, there were a ton of things that I did not do to hit these numbers. I didn't start a podcast in the first place. I didn't write blog posts, like extensive blog posts. I did not put out newspaper ads. I did not buy any ads during this 18-month period. Also, I didn't do any of those launches, JV promos, or speak at any of those must-attend events, like the live events. I also didn't use secret NLP ninja mind tricks or advanced double intrigue manipulation methods. I definitely didn't rely on fake scarcity, urgency, or any of the other cheesy and short-sighted tactics the seminar gurus are still teaching and using on a daily basis. You know what I'm referring to, right? Those manipulators out there. I know what you might be thinking, like what's going on in your mind right now would be, maybe you're asking me, so what the heck did you do then to achieve such ninja results, Ram? That might be your question. But I'm glad you asked this question because keep in mind, I was a slow learner and I did things the hard way. Like I spent almost 5 years trying to understand all the pieces of writing and publishing my first book decades ago. I went to all those events, I purchased all the courses, I listened to all these audio programs, and even joined Super Winner, Inner Circle, Elite, Platinum Mastermind. Yeah, I did all of those things. And here's why book writing seems so hard. In the peak of my frustration, like the self-doubt and the financial and emotional stress, I realized that there were 3 reasons why experts struggle to write their own book. And the sad thing is that there are the proven easy fixes for all these that can be avoided, like that can avoid months or years of frustration. Like number one thing that comes in the way is information overload. And this is all about like asking you, are you drinking from a fire hose, consuming all those content, tactics and courses and tips and podcasts and IMs flooding your inbox each and every minute of your day? So if you are in this position, stop it right now. And here's a pro tip for you. You need to put yourself on a strict information diet and stop consuming random info and just do a few simple things that actually work, actually moves the needle for you. Why? Because content is not the king and never was actually. Context is the real king. It's not what's inside your book, it's why it is in the first place. So number 2 is skill overwhelm. People talk about all the language and writing skills that we are told is required to write your book. And I'm not a professional writer in that sense, but I have written 2 international bestsellers and trained thousands of people all over the world to write their own bestsellers as well, first-time authors. And I have also published hundreds of first-time authors from our own publishing house successfully. Like they're super happy, they're super successful. And here's another pro tip for you. Stop the madness. You only need a good structure and a publishing advisor to help you and support you to create a book. That's all. And number 3, no clear strategy. This is a biggie. Probably the number 1 reason why you may be struggling to create or write a book. Think about it. Let me say, if I dropped you off in the middle of a massive junkyard, I wouldn't do that, but humor me, and told you to find all the pieces required to assemble a working automobile and build your own car, and then you can drive it home. Like you would think I was like crazier than Jack Nicholson on Heavy Meds after 90 days in a frozen hotel, right? That's how crazy it would be. Well, that's how 99% of aspiring authors approach book writing. Like, it's like crazy, grasping at a bunch of random jigsaw puzzles that don't even belong to the same puzzle in the first place. Like every other profession, hobby, trade on the planet uses a clear path to get from point A to point B. Like doctors, lawyers, chefs, and even underwater basket weaving ventriloquists have schools, certifications, and licenses. Except, we, to create a book, to have a clear path to creating our own book. Until now. So all these days, it was not happening. But today, here's what actually works. I realize that 99.9% of all the influencers out there who wrote successful books did these three things right. There are just three things. They did these three things right. Number one is messaging. They figured out, like every successful non-fiction book has a very clear message that solves an important problem for a specific group of people that's easy to reach online. And in our community, we call this your message to the world. And we have a cool formula for this to figure out how to get your message to the world, or how to find this message to the world. And number two is creating. You must write an extremely simple, easy to read book for reaching your specific audience and quickly turn them into hyper engaged readers. You must then utilize a simple and dependable call to action formula for turning these qualified readers into your fans, followers, or friends, or even customers. And number three thing that successful authors do is publishing. Like every successful book should reach its readers effectively, and a full-time publisher can make it happen. And that's why self-published authors can't scale so easily. So that's it. Messaging, creating, and publishing. Not self-publishing, not ghostwriting, or hiring interns. Better off with grilled cheese and tater tots than hiring interns, right, to write your book, because it's your identity. But seriously, like if you are willing and able, I want to place a challenge on the table for you today. Like if you want to suspend your beliefs for just a little bit and focus on what I have something super cool for you to get with. Like I have just created a training you need to help you create your own book in 12 weeks or less. Like it's the best training I've ever done, and it will show you the exact steps you should be taking to finally write your first non-fiction book using my system without any frustration, overwhelm, or any of those guru BS that's likely keeping you stuck in right now in the first place, right? So there's a good chance like you will learn more about book writing in 1 hour than most other leaders will ever know by with me on this course. This is an on-demand training, like you can watch it at your leisure. It's completely online, and if you're super serious about learning and doing what it takes to get results, you will definitely pay attention. Like, and you may also be thinking, like, hey, mister, just wait a minute. This is what is usually the conversation that's happening in people's minds when I say this. Aren't you supposed to tell me that there are only like 100 spots available, so you show up late at my own race car, something like, how about like countless urgent emails that say digital stuff expires at midnight and countdown timers to make you feel like your dreams of being successful will explode in 2 days, 12 hours and 22 seconds, like 22 minutes. Actually, no, nope, no way and never. I don't want to do any of those things and create like fake emergencies, because there are two reasons actually. Number one is because you are not stupid. Like you're smart enough to recognize all of those cheesy guru tactics, right? But you may have somehow grown to accept these kind of tactics as normal, because everyone does that. And number two reason is I'm not stupid, at least not foolish enough to pretend that you are. Like I know that you know what's going on here. And I understand that all those NLP, scarcity, manipulative tricks that they use can't hold a candle to demonstrating a better, more simple way to solve an important problem that you may have. So you feel me here, right? Anyway, if you're still here, it's time to go. Not to go home or go to your work. Go to the training. Just go to www.stardompublishing.com and get started with your book writing workshop right now. And I will see you on the other side.